Hello everyone, Daniel here, and before I get on to the Tyrant review for the Season 3 finale, I have some bad news dealing with Tyrant. Now, I did not hear about this until after watching the finale, and I was shocked. I honestly was. Season 4 is not happening with Tyrant. Tyrant is cancelled. Low ratings and just not much buzz going on. So this is the series finale of Tyrant. This is the last time, we'll be seeing Tyrant on TV ever. And now let me tell you that they are looking for a new network and everything, but let me give you some examples. This ended on a cliffhanger, by the way, spoiler review. There's going to be a spoiler review for one thing, but before I get into the intro, before we get into all of that, I have to say Dallas Season 3 ended a few years ago, ended on a cliffhanger. Got canceled, was searching for a new network, never found it. The Following ended after Season 3, ended on a big cliffhanger, really awesome show, was looking for a new network, never found it. Hannibal, Season 3, was a fantastic show, got canceled, was looking for a new network, never found it. So, if you think Tyrant's going to find a new network, you could hashtag save Tyrant all you want and everything. Maybe I'll try that. But if it didn't work for the other three, it ain't going to work for this. So, we're going to get on to the review. I'm sorry to open on a depressing note. Anyway, let's get on, not to the Tyrant Season 3 finale, although that's what it's going to be called and everything. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my spoiler review for the Tyrant series finale. So in the beginning of this episode, Cogswell is leaving Abu Din. Last week he sacrificed his military career for Layla. 72 hours till soldiers deploy and they start the war with the Caliphate. Al-Qadi is killed in his own home by Ihab Rashid's men. It was basically an assassination, killed right next to his wife in bed. So the wife is mourning. Molly is being a total douche as always. She became a villainess. She's become a true villain. I never liked her beforehand. I'm not liking her even as what they're doing with her in this. So Layla may be done. She's kind of like, you know what? This ain't working out without Cogswell, without Al-Qadi. I can't do this. So Barry dreams of killing Dahlia. Basically, Dahlia had a knife and then she gave the knife to him, and then she ended up doing one of those where she stabs herself and she's like, you killed me, all that. But it was a dream. It got me. It was a good twist, actually. I was very, I was like, what? And then I was like, oh my god, you guys, you douches, for doing that to me. So Dahlia sees her son. She's hallucinating because she's still in that jail cell. There's a tube in her nose as well. I mean, Barry sees what's happening to her. She's getting tortured and everything. Not like horribly tortured with like needles and everything, but I mean, she's not being treated fair, and he's not stopping it. He could, but he's not. Layla talks to Halima, and they're going to do this oath and say, I'm going to do the oath of the presidency right where Barry can hear me, and he can't do nothing about it. So that's what they plan on doing. They're celebrating Emma's 19th birthday. Sammy, he has nothing to do with it, man. He doesn't want anything to do with it. They have a birthday cake and everything, and he's like, you know what? If I die, if something happens to me, don't do this. Just move on. So anyway, there's this big old fight in a square where the military shows up. That's where Layla's supposed to come and talk, kind of do a speech or a rally. And Halima's brother pulls out a gun, and a bunch of his friends end up getting killed by the military. Everyone's getting shot. Not everyone, but people are running in their way are getting shot. Ricochet bullets. I mean, even getting shot straight up with certain things. So military, it's turned on the people. Not all the way where they're massacring everyone, but if they're in the way, they will. Sam ends up getting shot and right in his spine, where most likely he will be paralyzed, but we'll never find that out now. So Layla doesn't end up landing. Her helicopter flies right by. They're at the hospital. We find out that he will live. And Barry and Molly, they're just like, oh, but he'll live, right? Yeah, but he may be paralyzed. Yeah, but they're just like, oh, he's going to live either way. Okay, good. Yeah, but he may be paralyzed. I don't think they ever thought about that stuff. So, they want to live, or Barry wants to live with Dahlia. He ends up confessing his love a lot more and saying, I would give everything up for you. The general makes him read this speech. The general is like, you work for me. I own you. And just a bunch of stuff. Just stuff that the general is saying, like, I'm going to be your right-hand man and everything. You know, without me, this wouldn't be happening. I'm going to win this war for you and everything. And he's just like, okay. So after that, Layla does the oath, and there's a painting of Barry that Ahmed ended up having get done, and it takes Jamal's painting down, and they put Barry's down. He has become the villain of the series. Ihab Rashid's still the villain. Barry is not the man that we once knew. He is not the hero. This is a big cliffhanger. He is, well, I don't know. I forgot really what Tyrant is. I have to think about the dictatorship and everything, or a tyrant. But he's become what he fought against. What he once fought against, he now has become. What a cliffhanger. What a disappointment to a finale that is now the series finale. So anyway, let's get on to the pros and cons. I honestly love the ending with the painting. Although I don't think it was fair to take Jamal's picture down. They should have put his picture to where his dad's picture was. The whole scenario of Sam getting shot and most likely becoming paralyzed would have been a really interesting story. Would have been. And for me, the most dramatic scenes out of this episode has to be between Dahlia and Barry, whether it's in the dream he had or nightmare he had, and then in real life when he's declaring his love for her, and he would give all this up just for her. And I like Dahlia a lot. I liked him and her together. I don't like Molly, of course, a lot of you know that, so I honestly thought those scenes kind of made me tear up, how much he loves Dahlia and how much he screwed up and how much he would love to take back, and he would love just to end it all and be with her, but we'll never know. This whole season, all 10 episodes, we've been building up the war against Barry, the military, Abu Din versus the Caliphate, Ihab Rashid. That was basically season 3. And besides the political stuff, it's been the war's happening, the war's coming, the war's gonna come, here we go, the finale. Is the war gonna come? Oh wait, canceled. For sure, the opening of this episode was really slow. I really didn't care about Cogswell leaving. The only thing interesting about the opening was like 8 minutes in when Al-Qadi gets killed. And Molly, this whole episode was just horrible. No hate towards the actress or anything. I'm saying the character herself. The whole baby thing. What the hell? Also, we haven't seen Ihab Rashid for like 3 episodes, and they finally show him at the end. The war, you know, we are ready. Join us, the Caliphate. Oh. And that's the problem with this episode. It was an hour and 30 minutes. It was from 9 to 10:30, of course, including commercials. The thing is, the whole episode, it doesn't move really anything along for season 3. It's the finale, right? All it is teasing season 4. There really was nothing closed up. There was no... I mean, yeah, sure, there may be a few things closed up, but all it is just teasing. Season 4, the big war. You literally could have had season 4 be the final season. You don't need to have 10 episodes. You could have made 5 episodes. You could have done 6 episodes. You don't need to do 10 episodes, 12 episodes, 13 episodes. You could have done 5, 4, 3 episodes. Do a final season. Just finish it. You could have finished it. Yet you cancel it, and that's the whole thing. That's why, well, the episode itself, it's not great. It's not really that good. The episode is okay. Is it the worst in the season or the series? No. Is it the best? Definitely not even close. Barry and Dahlia, Sam getting shot, the portrait at the end, Al-Qadi getting killed. Those were the only really good things about this episode. The only really interesting things that made me react. The rest with Layla and Molly. Listen, Layla's a beautiful woman. She is, and, you know, spicy. But I at the end, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give the series finale of Tyrant, Season 3, Episode 10, titled 2 Graves, a C+. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun ride reviewing Tyrant for all of you. Season 2, the playlist down below, I'll put it, you can watch all my reviews for Season 2 of Tyrant. And then, of course, the playlist linked down below in the description for Season 3. I've had a fun time reviewing this show. I've really enjoyed it. It's been so fun. These characters, some characters annoying. Definitely killing Jamal was a big mistake. They should have kept Jamal. It was pointless. It was worthless. Ahmed never even confessed to his sins and everything. There's a lot of problems with this season, and that's why I think Season 2 is better. Season 3 wasn't horrible. Do not get me wrong. It wasn't. There were some amazing things about this season. There were really cool things, but at the end, it falls flat on its face, and I don't. Not a horrible finale. I like the ending again. I like the portrait. I like that. But it's such a tease. It is such a tease. But I guess if we have to end that, that's the series finale. That's the portrait and everything. All we have to do is use our minds. What's going to happen? Does he win the war? Most likely in a TV scenario, he most likely wins the war. I guess we could kind of figure that out. But there's deaths along the way. And what happens? What happens? Who dies? I don't know. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode, the finale of Tyrant. What did you like? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's talk it out. If you enjoyed this, man, make sure to smack that like button and hit that subscribe button because you joined the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. You don't know? If you haven't heard, the bird is the word. Over the next 3 months, I'm reviewing over 43 shows, and I'm pretty sure 10 shows out of those 43 are going to get canceled. Pretty sure. Either way, please check out the channel. I do a lot of content for you guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your fall, enjoy the holidays. Maybe I'll see you for Tyrant Season 4 if it ever gets picked up, and if it does, you will hear on this channel. Of course, I will upload it right away if the news ever gets out. But until then, I've enjoyed reviewing it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed me. It's been a blast trying to entertain you guys as much as my up and downs that I've had. Thank you. Until next time, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the regular stuff. If you feel like it, I would appreciate it. And maybe I'll see you again one day, or I'll see you again in other reviews. Until then, bye-bye.